Ellen McCauley at Prayed Up in Syracuse, New York. Now, I want to talk about happiness as it regards our weight. Even tonight, a couple people said to me, I don't think you should lose any more weight. And I appreciate that a great deal. Thank you for your kindness. But it makes me think about ideal weight or happy weight. Ideal weight, healthy weight. What is a healthy weight? You know, you're looking at the BMI chart and you say you're 5 foot. I was 5'11", but I'm probably 5'10" and a half now, which isn't bad bone loss for a 62-year-old. And it says that at 170, I will be normal. Now, you might say, Ellen, you can't look at a BMI chart. You got to see your blood work and you got to see everything else. I agree with that. I think there's people in this group that really look good where they are, but you don't know their whole picture. You don't know what their cholesterol is, their blood pressure, etc. But look at me, for example. My cholesterol's good, my blood pressure's good, all those things are good. So I want to lose 10 or 11 more pounds to be happy. I mean happy weight. But will it make me happy? No, I'm happy right now. Will I be any happier 10 pounds less? Here's where I think I might have a little joy because I would have achieved a goal. And I also think I will then enter the first time in my life a maintenance phase, which in and of itself is challenging. Does anyone think maintenance is challenging? Oh yeah, oh yeah. So I kind of am looking forward to a maintenance phase. But what this article says is, instead of really thinking about ideal weight, happy weight, let's say right now you weigh 220. 10% of that is 22 pounds. Concentrate on that. Concentrate on just trying to lose 10% because your body does get to a set point. I've seen someone here in the group be 153 for 20 straight weeks, no matter what she eats. She could go crazy, have the Mother's Day buffet and just write buffet. She could have wings and chips. She could even eat yogurt and salads for a week. 153. And you might say, how do you ever get off that set point? Well, the body does have its own idea of what anyone else thinks the body has its own idea sometime. I know Angel does. You were saying that today. Sometimes you got to be dramatic. You got to try Whole30 for a month. You have to kick up that exercise. You have to do something a little different because your body gets a certain weight and it stays there. It's not impossible to redefine the set point, but it takes some work. If you can maintain a 10% loss for 6 months to a year, then your body will adjust to a new set point. You have to slowly change your eating and exercise behaviors. And the funny thing is, you have to do it over a 6-month period or a year period, and that's time. But guess what? We have time. Praise God for that. We have time. No one's got a gun to our head. I'm not standing up here saying, I want to be 170 next week. It'll happen when it happens. And if you want to know how much you should weigh, well, you can ask your doctor. You can, really see how you feel, how your clothes feel. But if you're overweight, if you really are trying to lose a substantial amount of weight, then you really need to eat breakfast every day, go for daily walks, eat more fruits and vegetables, and when you set behavior goals, they're easier to accomplish than when you make numbers goals. And if you stick with those behaviors for 3 to 6 months, that'll affect your weight. Because there are people here who are truly challenged to even get started, but I give them a lot of credit because they come every week. So if you're having trouble getting started, set a behavior goal. Say, this week I'm going to drink 8 glasses of water a day. Set a behavior goal. And the tips for weight loss success are so basic, but they're profound. Eat regular meals. We eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We do not snack. We don't snack. Use a plate. Sit down. Enjoy your food. I love my meals. I'm like, yum, 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 yum. Get at least 30 minutes of moderate activity a day. We do it every day, every day. Normal portions of food. It was funny because I stayed the same this week and I worked hard. I didn't eat anything off my plan. I exercised a lot. So I said to Bob, you know, one day I was going to have 4 figs and I had 6. Do you think it was the figs? I love it. I'm worried about eating too many figs. Did you ever think, I mean, I'm a person who would eat a whole row of Girl Scout cookies. And now I'm saying to Bob, do you think it's the figs? But you have to have normal portions of food. Think positive and focus on the benefits of a healthier lifestyle. Let me tell you how good it feels to be 62 and to come out of the Civic Center at 4:30, and I wanted to be here at 5, and I have a case with all my stuff so I don't have to carry it and hurt my neck, and it started pouring, and I didn't have an umbrella. I made it from that Civic Center to the on-center garage in my car, and look at my hair is still poofed, and I moved. I said to my mother on the phone, I moved faster than any 62-year-old you ever saw, woman. I was like, I was hustling, and that feels good. It feels good to hustle down the street and stay out of the rain. But you're saying to me, Ellen, it's hard for me to be happy. I'm so tired. I didn't want to think about my weight. Let's talk about stop being tired. Have breakfast, even if you're not hungry. 3 meals a day. Did I just say that? Yeah, I did. Also, some people say eat every 3 or 4 hours. I disagree with that. Mark's yawning, he's tired, pay attention to this article. Also, fill up on fiber, figs. Hey, maybe I'll have a few more figs. I had spaghetti squash with turkey meatballs. It was the nectar of the gods. It was so delicious. Fiber, fiber. Apple with the skin. Tuna, salmon, walnuts. If you eat well, you don't need supplements. If you're eating so much fish and spinach, you don't have to be scarfing down those fish oil pills. I don't take anything. No supplements, nothing. I just don't. I just don't believe in it anymore. Stay hydrated. It's the easiest habit to form. I'm a kind Christian woman, but when you say to me, I'm having trouble drinking the water, Ellen, I want to slap you. I really do. I just want to say, are you kidding me? With all the trouble in the world, you're going to stand there and tell me you're having trouble drinking water? I could slap you, so don't say it. Also, watch your caffeine intake afternoon. I do not have 1 drop afternoon, none. But don't get in my way at 5:30 in the morning, because I've got to have my coffee. And I am a woman who went through 3 or 4 bottles of that fat-free creamer a week, and now I drink it black. And I never thought I'd like it, and guess what? I really don't. But I still drink it, because I need it. And you might say, well, Ellen, you're a Christian, you shouldn't eat those things. I don't care. I want it. So I don't have it afternoon though. Energize your spirit. You know, it says take a shower. A shower feels good, doesn't it? You know? But then, do you ever see on TV, people are always like splashing water on their face. Like, you'll see like 24 and they're in the bathroom. I said, I've never splashed water on my face in my life. Maybe it's a men thing. I mean, what? I have makeup on. So then I thought, does anyone? I said, I got to ask the group. Who during the day goes in the bathroom and splashes water on their face? Anyone here? Well, let's do it. Our Jim, Bonnie, okay. Let's all go in the bathroom right now. We'll be right back. We're going to go splash some water on our face. But I thought, well, it's supposed to help, so maybe try it out. Also, suit up in a power outfit to beat the blahs. If you wear a size 16 and you're in size 20 sweatpants with a 4X sweatshirt on, no makeup, and your hair's greasing off your head, you're going to feel unhappy and tired. You put on a dress, a little makeup, do your hair, and you stand there and go, well, I guess I feel better. You get up, you get doing something. Another thing to help you feel less stressed and tired is to share your feelings. And this is a big one for me. Turn on the music. Turn on the music and just let go. Also let go of judges. It's funny, you know, the celebration luncheon, it's so funny because people are like, oh, Ellen, it was great. But there's always these people who you work with, they're like, you know, if I was doing it, you know what I might do? I might do X, Y, and Z. And don't you want to say to them, well, you're not doing it. You didn't do any of the work, so get out. But then I remember that of my love for Jesus, and I say to them, you know, thank you for those interesting tips. You know, I'm not so sure I have all the time to raise all that money next year. You want to help getting the sponsors? And they're like, oh, I gotta go. As soon as you offer to give them a real job, which I was not going to ask them to do it anyway, but you just don't hold any grudges. You look at people and you say, they are what they are, and I am what I am, just like Popeye. Also, you take deep breaths. I'm telling you, I've been breathing, especially before bed. You do 20 deep breaths and you just get all relaxed. And also declutter a corner. You know, even when I was so busy this month, you ever have that little front tray in your desk in work, and it's got paper clips, and it's got like everything, you're like, what is that stuff? Over a couple months, it's got like fuzz balls, and it's got, mine even had bobby pins in it. I don't even know where they came from. I've never used a bobby pin in my life. I'm like, why is there a bobby pin in that front desk? So one day I was like getting all upset and stressed. I go, I'm gonna clean that front tray out. So it took me like 5 minutes, clean the front tray off, and I'm like, that feels good. Little front tray, all nice and neat. Try that. Also do some good. Cut back on the TV late at night. Don't let your dog, Bonnie, be sleeping in bed with you. I'm only kidding. I don't know where your dog sleeps.
Oh,
but
I have 3 that sleep with me.
see? How can you sleep with 3 dogs? I knew it. I knew her dogs lived there. I knew it. You gotta have your pet have his own bed. All right. Also, lower the thermostat. I love to sleep in a nice cool bedroom with the blankets up here and a cool pillow. Also, skip the nightcap. Alcohol depresses the nervous system. Get your exercise, and then write down your worries. I'm going to just finish up. Also, tired all the time, step it up. You may feel too tired to exercise, but if you just do it anyway. Who here has ever exercised when they felt too tired to exercise? Don't you feel better afterwards? Some people say no, they're not saying it very loud. Also, you know, it does make you happier. We need to have a fine balance, though, between working too much and taking some time off. And I think sometimes what we do as Americans, and what we do as Pray-It offers, is we work hard, we try, we stay on our plan, and then we have a week vacation, and everything goes out the window. We don't exercise, we don't eat right, because we're on vacation. And I've noticed some of the most successful people in the group, when they go on vacation, they might eat a little extra here and there, but they're still moving. If you're at a beach, there's a whole beach to walk on. There's water to swim in. There's pools to swim in. We have to kind of exercise, make us happier, and then we can have some of the extras that we like. Beth, did you give me this baked potato chips recipe? Who gave me the baked potato recipe? I don't know. Oh, you did, Candy? Oh, somebody did. But it's good for people who are on Whole30, because all it is potatoes and some oil and some sea salt, and you slice them real thin, and then you have your chips. What, did you ever try it, Holly? Did you try it? Anybody want to try it? What are fingerling potatoes?
They look like they're like fingers, but they're very waxy.
And that means?
They're not very good.
All right, so you can either fingerling potatoes or get regular potatoes and slice them thin. But I'd be very interested to see how that is. Now it's funny because I mentioned one person said they were too unhappy to lose weight, and another person said they were too tired to lose weight, so I did the whole meeting for them, and neither one of them are here tonight. So they're probably too tired and too unhappy to be here. But God bless them. I hope you watch the blog. And now prayerfully listen to the words of this song.